Hi there, this is yours truly Clarice T, and today is the 17th of September. It's a Tuesday, and time check, it's 11:10 a.m. here in the Philippines, Lucena City. So I am going back to manual typewritten works in order to submit any manuscript or any works that I use. This is the profession that had that had given us so much in the past. And the first time that I had done so, I had used portable typewriter. Um, Even though it's gone now, I have this typewriter, uh, a cast off from the office of Counselor Jerry talaga. So, before I can sit down, that's why it's 11 a.m. Actually, I've been up since early this morning, but my chores from sunrise to sundown, it involves my dominion over this kingdom, the household. Just like any mother or any member of the family who has to stay home and do the often discredited or taken for granted work. I dare not do so anymore after years and years of, being relegated to finish this and any work that I can do for the day. And the primary objective is to be able to afford a safe, secure, nutritious, and satisfied family members. Although I am not 100%, I do not have a success rate, 100% success rate doing so, because at the end of the day there will always be grumbling and complaints of being dissatisfied with my cooking, with how I had cleaned the house, with how I am not up to date in terms of the bathroom duties. Oh, so many details. And because of these experiences, I am sometimes I get tired and exhausted, but then again, I am reminded of how it is with with other mothers who, who do this not for their own family, but for employers in order to send money to their, most especially to their children, and they have to fill up a role or a responsibility that nobody else can do so, just for the kids to stay in school, to finish studies, and that they trust God to fill up the void in terms of guardianship, in terms of somebody to look out for their kids in their absence. So I truly have no reason to complain, and I this is a reassurance for the mothers, for the OFWs who have to stay there until the priorities have been sorted out, which is to give the children, to give the sons, and to give the daughters the chance to make something out of their life, to make something of their lives. Ako po ay, minsan naiisip ko when I get tired and when I feel like hurt and exhausted, and still I get to listen to grumbling and complaints about how I wasn't up to par. I could not fill up all the job description of a good housekeeper, because I have to divide my time with my own work, with my own profession. So since I'm going back to writing, now I have to wake up extra early in the morning, which I am not always successful. especially if it's a restless night. So I have to stay up late also so that I could restore, you know, my moments of peace. So I would have a fresher mind for my writing all the next day. So these are the things that as you know, a domestic helper and a writer would have to sort out. So one good thing about doing it this way is that we can save some the electricity. Like during daytime, I used to stay in a workplace where I have to turn on the light, and that I use a computer also plugged in the electricity consuming. So now I found a way to cut on the expenses and manage to be productive and manage to be feasible and viable. Ano po yon? Ay, hindi po. Hindi po. Gagamitin pa po namin yan. Yeah. So being out here, using the natural light and being able to, just like the man who had asked me about this air condition here. There's a unit here that is in need of installation. So, all these things make up my day from sunrise to sundown, which I share with other domestic helpers living here in the Philippines and those working abroad. And I dare not underestimate and I dare not cast any aspersion or judge anybody who can do it and still manage to be, to stay on course no matter the disappointment and the sacrifices of being separated from the family. Because for me, at the end of the day, after all the sometimes boredom, sometimes the routines can get to me, and that I have to cut back on my social life because we are experiencing some adjustment economically speaking. I cannot afford to be with my friends because I don't want to be, some kind of freeloader. And I cannot expect them to pay for my, just for me to be there. So I managed to devise a way to earn once again and to enjoy whatever life that we can have by God's grace. This is me, Clarissa Talaga Garcia, and I would like to address myself within the context of a family. Siyempre, di ba, sino pa ang mauuna na makaunawa at mag-share na responsibility and blessing. We cannot expect strangers to, there are generous and benevolent strangers, but it speaks against the family members, diba? Who will let strangers, first and foremost, fulfill roles that belong to family members. So within the family, I would like to say that I appreciate the apologies. I appreciate how my own apologies can be interpreted as yun. So thank you so much, and I hope that I can, I can do my part in order for the whole family to be, to receive what is due us. Thanks so much. In Jesus' name, Clarice.